Jansen.
Never in my life associated the word boring with baseball.
We know what's up.
Me? Yeah. Famous? Yeah.
And I'm like giddy over there smiling like, we're about to win this shit.
Did everyone give you crap? Give me a good host story.
I'm not picking it up.
We both love the game.
We talk about it every day.
Getting on baseball.
Having some popcorn, you're fooling around your phone.
I'd have to wait in line for 3 hours.
Hang on, because it's about to be a wild ride.
All right, you know who I'd rather have on the podcast right now, Kenley?
Who is that?
Nobody.
Nobody but me.
Nobody but you. You know why?
That's awesome.
Because what is the best baseball podcast there is?
Baseball isn't boring, baby.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Congratulations on getting a chance to spend an entire week in your house.
Yes, I'm so happy about that. I ain't gonna lie. So whenever I hear my name wasn't calling to the All-Star, and I'm like, I'm gonna go home, baby. I'm gonna go for a week. Kelly, I'm coming, baby. I'm gonna spend my good 7 days in LA. I can't wait.
You have as well documented. I don't think it's any secret. You can look it up. We have an $8 million house. We actually looked it up. It's 8.5.
Good. Yeah.
8.5. What is your favorite part of that house?
My favorite part in the house is my gym. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love going in there. Anytime I feel like stressed out or any kind of way, or sad or happy, it don't matter, man. I'm consistently in that. So my wife knows where to find me. So it's in my gym, or I spend my time just in the movie theater watching movies.
So what is the most unique thing? Did you build the house or you buy it from someone?
I buy it, but then I do a lot of renovation in the house.
Okay. Who do you buy it from? Anyone famous who had it?
No, I didn't buy it from anyone famous that I know.
All right. What is the most unique thing about your house?
It's the view, man. The view that you watch you watch from East LA to all the way to downtown. You watch the downtown LA. You watch the ocean view, like you watch from Redondo, Hermosa, Manhattan. Go all the way to Santa Monica. You see all the way to Malibu. So whenever it's a clear sky, man, it's beautiful, man. Like ain't no place like LA, man. That's a paradise.
Do you see the days in where I'm going to be staying in West Hollywood? I'm guilting you to carve off a piece
man,
of your house.
It's a great place, man. I find my peace over there.
That's awesome. So, did you, like we talked about this before, we like to say what the odds are. What did you put the odds of you making the All-Star game if I asked you that on Saturday?
I think I would not go because...
You think it would have been less than 50%?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. The reason why is sometimes I feel like people forget when you're doing it for so long, they forget, what you do, so, and also it's about excitement, right? Like keep bringing excitement. And listen, man, I can't be happier that when I saw 32 first time All-Stars going, I can't be happy for any of them, man, because I remember my first time when I got there. It's unbelievable, man. So they're going to get an unbelievable experience. They're going to love it. And I'm happy for each of them. So I think, yes, of course, I have all-star numbers, but, at the end of the day, as a reliever, it's going to be tough. So,
I can tell you.
You might think differently, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying you deserve. I
think I'm used to get snubbed, so that's why it's not doing anything.
The thing is that, and listen, you don't have to say anything, but like we look at the numbers, right?
Yeah.
This is part of the fun of the All-Star selection.
Yeah.
And I look at you, Kimbrel, and Holmes.
Yeah.
It's science, Kenley. You're having an All-Star year, so.
That's great, man. I appreciate it that you're seeing that.
Yeah.
And I can't be more than happier than those 32 first-timers going to do it. And I want them to have a blast. And, hey, man, it's always the next year. I'm going to play next year. I'm going to do me, man. I'm going to keep doing me. And, if I get picked, I get picked. If I don't get picked, it's okay, too.
What advice to the first-timers? You have 2 first-timers in your own team going. Tanner Houck and Jarren Duran. Give me your advice that you're giving them. Like not like have a good time. I'm like legit advice.
I think enjoy. To me, my first time in San Diego, I enjoyed the parade.
Okay, good one.
The parade was great, man. And last year I didn't take anything for granted to enjoy that red carpet. We walked down You know, they have that little, parade before you have to go to a stadium, and that's awesome.
Yeah, you had a solid suit on.
Yes, I was having a solid
That's
suit.
another thing. You got to tell them. Bring your A game with the suits, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it's their first time. My first time, I didn't know that much, so
you
I
wearing
think,
like
yeah.
Sears or something?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I wear just a nice little, like, shirt and jeans, and I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know better, but yes, of course.
It's for a lot of guys. I remember, it's an exhausting thing, right? Like
It is exhausting. Yeah.
that's the thing. That
The
people-
signing sucks.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's fun, man. It's fun. You're gonna be with the best of the best.
Yeah, but
Over
by
there,
the time, because they have you pulling in every which way,
Yeah.
like they're because you're marketing the game, so they're pulling you the parade, they're pulling you the signings, they're pulling the media thing where you have to sit there for whatever 40 minutes. So there's a lot and so by the time you just like let's go. I'm not saying it's not people don't want to be there. I'm just trying to paint the picture of how it is, Kenley.
I mean, you gotta enjoy it, man. Even that those parts sucks, you gotta enjoy it because you never know when it's your last.
Yeah.
You never know when you're gonna go again. So even that you have to do all the signings and all that stuff, you just gotta embrace that moment and enjoy it, man, because you can't take this part. I don't want these guys to take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want Tanner to take it for granted. I don't want Jarren to take it for granted because you don't know if you're gonna go again next year or you're ever gonna go again. So, hopefully they're gonna go 3, 4, 5 because I believe, Jarren's is a superstar in the making. He's gonna be a superstar. I believe same thing with Tanner. So just enjoy and embrace the moment, man. Don't take it for granted.
There's a problem though, because Kansas City you're playing Kansas City right before the All-Star game.
Yes.
Seth Lugo told me he was banking on you giving him the private jet ride to the All-Star game.
Well, if you want that private jet, he gotta make me get it. He gotta give me to the All-Star. You know what I'm saying?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But remember, in case people don't know, that's what you did on the kindness of the heart.
If they
Brett
want,
Rooker.
if they want a nice ride on the G5, and then I gotta be an All-Star. You know what I'm saying? So otherwise, take commercial, baby. That's it.
Hey, listen, it's all in your hands. Like, hey, Seth Lugo, if you really care about flying a private jet, start the campaign.
You gotta start the campaign now.
Yeah, start the campaign. That was
Otherwise,
yeah.
commercial.
Yeah.
Red eye. You get there safe
No,
too.
that's called a Bradford. But I will say this, because people don't know, that was really nice of you last year. Brent Rooker, the ace, they were gonna fly. They were gonna fly him in the back of a Spirit Airlines, and you said no.
Yeah, once I know he's gonna get it. He's gonna have to talk, with him and his wife. His whole family.
You got to know him, I bet.
Yeah, I got to know them. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it was a great experience meeting them, and we had a great ride. And it was fun, man. It was a fun ride.
When was the first time you flew in a private jet?
First time I flew in a private jet, I think after my 2021 season. I mean, I flew with Matt Cam and Manny Machado before, and I had a couple of, like an All-Star game that we went 17 to Dodgers, take care of it. But for me, paying my own, I could have done it a long time, but I didn't want to do it till when I see like I deserve it. And after 2021 season that I bounced back, having a great season, it's like, okay, I deserve.
All you can think of.
I could have done it a long time ago, but I didn't want to do it.
All I can think of is how do I make enough money to do this all the time?
Yeah, I mean, I don't do it often, man. It's just, since COVID happened and, flying, going to Curacao, you have to deal with customs. Customs sucks, man. Like, customs Miami suck, big time. So that's when I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm treating myself nice. Save a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And treat myself nice ride from LA to Curacao back to LA.
All right. Well, tell me type in the baseballs in a boring code, you get a discount. You didn't know that?
What's that?
If you type in baseballs and boring into the code,
you get a discount, huh?
Magellan, yeah, okay. Big sponsors.
Right.
But so it's cool, man. Like, it's cool you're having a good year, but it's also cool that we've talked multiple times going back to the first day of spring training about the evolution of this team. But as we sit here right now, I mean, this is a legitimate team. Like,
it's a legitimate team.
I'm telling you, Kenley, like I've said this. things can go the other way. But the way that baseball is right now, the way that you guys have evolved and identified yourself, I think this is a legitimate playoff contending team. Your thoughts?
Yes. My thought is the same thing. The minute these guys, we are a very young team, and whenever they, like you say, evolve their game and they learning in a quick pace, and we start winning games against the big boys.
That's the thing. The Phillies and the Yankees.
I feel like that was the momentum when we play against the Phillies. And then, we came here, the Yankees beat us so comfortable in the first game. And I remember Jarren's like, come on, boys, don't worry about it. We got 2 more fucking.
Ooh, Jarren?
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, but
Jarren said that.
Jarren said that in the
look at
clubhouse.
him.
And that's what I like. I like the fire from our young guys. And you got to let them be open and do it and be their own leader. And that's how you're going to become a leader to a team. So, whenever we did that, and then I'm like, all right, let's see how they react tomorrow. And we fire, and then that bring the fire on me, getting the phone call, and I want to be in that game, and multiple inning on it, and then we got in the roll in the 8th, and we went to Toronto. We didn't take it for granted, and then we play, and so I feel like the minute the young guys really start believing in themselves and believe that we can compete against anybody, it becomes scary.
I tell you what, there are moments where, you talk about that thing with Jarren, right? The fact that you remember that moment, right? Sometimes when you look back at the season, there are moments. I mean, I remember, this is going back, our guy, the owner, Godfather, Joe Kelly, right? He gets in a fight here. They have a team meeting after. Say, hey, listen, the bullpen coach can't be beating the outfielders to the fight. Like that was a moment for them, that team. So it sounds like that when I don't know how he does it. Does he get in the middle of the room and does he say, let's go? Or
he just walked.
Yeah.
I remember he walked past by me, and then he say that. And I'm like, ooh, okay, I like this. And then, everybody hear him. And then I'm like, all right, I kind of want to see how we're going to react. And then we react, right?
Do you think could you see it hit, like, with younger guys?
I mean, the thing is, man, like, when a guy like that say that he's a leadoff hitter, he's going to come and he's going to set the tone, get out of the box, full speed. That's a motivation for everybody to, let's go.
Yeah.
We're not Cadillacing it today. We're playing our ass off, and I'm telling you, man, I'm having a blast with these guys, man. It's fun. It's fun playing baseball.
When did you feel, maybe that was a moment, but we've talked about the evolution of this team.
Yeah.
But when, it's
Hi, Liam.
Hello, Kenley.
You want to say hi? You want to say hi right quick?
There's Liam Hendricks.
Yeah.
There you go with guests. Hello,
That's my
everybody.
guy right here, man.
Yeah, there's everybody.
It's gonna be
That's
great
my guy
in a
right
couple
here.
months
Yeah.
when he gets to the SD8. It's gonna be great.
Hey, you hear what he say, right?
Yeah. So, all right, regroup.
Oh yeah, no, I love Liam, man.
All right, but so we talk about this season and okay, spring training, opening day, maybe, April, a little bit better. But when did I sit here right now, Kenley, and I sincerely think this as we head to the trade deadline. When did you truly feel like, okay, this is a team that not only is a young...
For me, it was more, I looked down the schedule, right? I feel like April we got a good schedule. So nothing against any of those teams, but it's an easier schedule. So I was waiting for the Baltimore series, the Tampa series, the Blue Jays series, the Yankees series, you know what I'm saying? Phillies. So I'm like,
so
that's where I wanted to see. It's like even make up or break up. Like even, I had that conversation with me and my agent with that. It's like, let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. And, like I say, man, I'm here. And there was a lot of things around me, rumors. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be here 100% giving up to my guys. And, be as one. That's the one thing AC told me. Like, you're the oldest. you're the oldest, more time, you know, in the bigs. Like, I need you to be a true leader for this team.
I remember that. I can't remember where it was, but I remember him saying like he had that talk
Yeah,
with you.
so he had that talk to me. I'm like, all right, I'm full in, I'm full committed, you know. So, and I'm gonna give up my best, man. And whatever happened outside the baseball, if I'm not here no more, or that's business. Like, I can't control that. I can control what I can control is to help my teammates get better, and them help me get better. We all feed off from that, and that's how we go about it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing.
I think though the difference is, you know, I wrote down a date. It was in February, probably February 25th. I said, mark this date down. This is what I'm saying. Kenley Jansen is going to close out the World Series, right?
Yeah.
I hope you saved whatever we wrote
And you told me I'm gonna close either with this or
either
without
with
it.
this. It's true. Like,
Yeah,
so I
so
said there's no, and because at that time there was like,
Yeah.
we didn't know what, it was all over the place.
Yeah.
And so, and I sincerely believe that. But now as I sit here, it's a different conversation because of what you're talking about. I think that, and that I can see a scenario. I don't look up Fangraphs odds. I don't look up that.
Yeah.
But I can see in this life and the way that baseball is a scenario where you get the final out for the Boston Red Sox in the World Series. I can see that scenario.
I mean, that's what you gotta do. You gotta dream big.
Yeah.
You teach all your kids to dream big. I teach all my kids to dream big and focus on it. And if you want to succeed and be that person, that should be your vision. That should be the vision for all these young guys in this clubhouse, is to focus how we can get to the World Series. Focus for yourself to play in the World Series. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. So,
But it's
people might have their opinion.
The dream becomes a little
Yeah,
bit
but
more
yeah,
reality.
exactly. But people can have their own opinion. People can say, "Oh, Kenley Jansen sucks. Kenley Jansen can do this," or the Boston Red Sox sucks. He can't do this. He can't do that. You know, at the end of the day, it's 26 to 40 guys need to be united, and that's why I love playing for AC, because it started with him, and he such a huge anchor to this team that he believed it. Anytime he's going to manage a team, that he believed that he could win. He's visualized that he could be in the World Series. That's what I see these last 2 years with AC, and that's why when he had that monster team in 2018, nobody could have stopped them.
Well,
But yeah, for my point is, everybody gonna have their opinion. It's all their opinion. They can say we suck. They can say I'm suck. But at the moment, it's about us, how we can believe it and visualize how could we get there. I mean, it's a 27 hours. It doesn't matter, man. I was in such a the best probably rosters that I played with the Dodgers, and we win only one World Series. So that shows you how hard this is. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just create that momentum, believe, and it's a fair game. We all can battle. We all can play against anybody, I believe.
want to ask you about Alex, because you brought it up. I've been talking a lot about the importance of a manager, because because part of Alex's conversation is his contract and Craig Counsell making $8 million and everything else.
Yeah.
And you know more than anybody, the importance of a manager. Has Alex Cora been the most important in all the teams that you've played on? I'm not saying you played for great managers, but has Alex Cora meant more as a manager than any manager that you've played for a team? Am I phrasing that right? You know what I'm saying?
Anybody have their own unique way, I will say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I say Dave Roberts have this own unique way with me.
And I'm not saying I'm just saying he's bad. I'm just saying the right guy, the right time, the most impact.
Yeah, I mean, they're all. I mean, I can't be up here and say that. Oh no, he's doing it great than Brian Skinter or Don Mattingly or Joe Torre that I play with or Dave Roberts. You know, I think they all have their own unique way how doing things, but I feel like the way how he penetrates to these young guys is amazing. That he just makes them believe, man. For some reason, he makes them believe. You know, he have that one-on-one talk to them, and he's there. He's there through good or through bad, and he's gonna be there for you.
The last thing is, players have done this since I've been here. A couple of years ago, guys went to the front office and said, hey, listen, can you give me some clarity? Or, hey, I just want to put my 2 cents in. I think we're good enough to win. Would you ever do that?
If I have to go to front office,
Yeah.
no.
You wouldn't do it.
The reason why, because I get paid to close ball games, and they get paid to.
You got some time.
But,
Why don't you walk upstairs? Let's go.
I do have time, but I don't want to step in nobody's toes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they're smart enough to know. Sorry, wind. Gotta hear dirt. Yeah, I think they're smart enough to know what we really need. It's obvious what we need. You know what I'm saying? So, it's obvious we need a right-hand bat. It's obvious we need a starter or two.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and we'll go compete against anybody. So, you know, like I say, it's just I'm here to
I know.
close games and
employee number 74.
I signed here to try to win a title here. But
I'm
you know what
telling
saying?
you, like, it's not unprecedented for a player to say, "Hey, listen, Craig."
I mean, if they ask, I will
If
give my
they
opinion,
might
but
ask,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna go there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think they're smart enough to know what they need.
Well, you know what they can do? They can also listen to this and they get your opinion. You decide.
Baseball isn't boring.
Yeah, listen,
There you go,
You don't
you
think
know?
they listen to this? Come on.
I know, right?
It's a straw that stirs a drink. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right.